Welcome back to Happy Place Cooking. Today I'm going to be making potato cakes and I'm going to be making them in the air fryer. This should be a very simple recipe and hopefully turns out really good. Let's get started. I have 2 cups of instant potatoes that I whipped up. They are still a bit warm. The recipe says to use cold potatoes, but I don't really think it's going to make much difference. Now, when I made my instant potatoes, all I added was butter and milk. So I'm going to go ahead and add salt, probably around 1/4 teaspoon-ish. I don't typically measure out my seasonings much. A little bit of black pepper. I'm going to add in 1 egg. And 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. And I'm going to gently mix all this together. I'm going to mix in some cheese. The recipe says about 2 ounces. I suppose that's probably close. I don't know. I'm using medium cheddar. Don't need them to be extremely cheesy. I just think it's nice to add a little bit of cheese. You know, if you followed us for a while, then you know that we do love cheese. I am going to make basically a sling for my air fryer because obviously it would be hard to cook these on the air fryer basket itself. I'm going to do it like this. I think that'll be long enough, I hope. Oh yeah. So then it does like this. You don't want these to be able to reach up to your elements. So like that is pretty perfect. Looks like I'm going to be able to do about 2 patties per sling. Just kind of flatten that out there. And I'm going to take a little bit of panko breadcrumbs. These are Italian seasoned, so it'll add a little seasoning flavor to the potatoes. Just kind of gonna pat them down into the potatoes a little bit. Now I'll do another one, and I've got 2 baskets, so I should be able to do 4 at a time. All right, get those 2 ready. I'm a little uneven on my sling, but that's okay. They fit down in there very nicely. Got my next sling ready. These might be a little bit smaller than the other ones. I might have put too much in them. That's fine. I'll give Jessie the big ones and I'll eat the littler ones. I have not had potato cakes in many, many, many years. Yes, I'm using my finger. It's fine. These are probably going to be mine anyways. Remember my dad would make potato cakes. I've always liked potato cakes. Have you ever had them? Panko on here. You could also top these with chives. In the air fryer. Set it to air fry. I'm going to bring my temp down to 375. I'm going to bring my time down to 10 minutes. And I will see you when these are done. But remember, you need to keep an eye on these because cook times are going to vary depending on the size and probably depending on your air fryer too. Thanks so much for watching. Happy eating!